minor arcana, the Suit of Cups. Hello again, and welcome to Bestie's deep dive on the rules, meanings, and interpretations of the tarot cards. In our previous video, Tarot, History and Overview, we discussed the history of tarot and how it went from a card game used as a popular pastime to a set of images and symbols deeply associated with divination and the occult. Today, we're going to start unpacking the most commonly accepted meanings and interpretations of these specific cards within the tarot deck, starting with the 4 suits that make up tarot's minor arcana, or lesser secrets. First up, we'll be talking about the Suit of Cups. But before we begin, why not raise your cup to the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so Bestie can always send more daily videos and interesting content your way. As we mentioned in our last video, there are 78 cards in your average tarot deck. Of those cards, the first 56 make up what is known as the minor arcana, and are divided into 4 suits of 14 cards each, similar to the 13-card suits you see in playing cards used for games like poker. Also, like poker cards, the first 10 cards in each of the minor arcana suits are labeled from 1, or ace, to 10. The last 4 cards in the suit are known as the Page, Knight, Queen, and King of their respective suits, similar to the face cards of Jack, Queen, and King that you see in traditional playing cards. When used in tarot readings and divination, the minor arcana represent, well, minor events, trials, tribulations, and experiences that we go through on a day-to-day basis throughout our lives. While the meanings and implications behind the minor arcana aren't always as huge or dramatic as the major arcana, tarot readers maintain that the readings gleaned from the minor arcana are no less important. While many occult believers looking to get their fortunes read are most likely more interested in big-picture revelations, tarot enthusiasts argue that the practical lessons that can be learned from everyday, worldly situations are an important step towards wellness and wholesome living. The first of the 4 suits in the minor arcana we'll be discussing is the Suit of Cups. The Suit of Cups is symbolically associated with things such as emotions, love, and relationships, and everything those subjects entail. According to tarot readers, the cards in the Suit of Cups denote thinking with your heart instead of your head, and can be linked to creativity, fantasy, and imagination. The Suit of Cups as a whole is associated with the classical element of water, and by extension, the signs of the astrological zodiac referred to as the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Readers suggest that a Cups card appearing in the tarot reading could imply that you can expect to have a chance encounter with one of these signs, possibly in the form of a new relationship. Now we know the basic through line of the Cups suit, so let's go through a quick rundown of the 14 individual cards that make up the Suit of Cups, and what tarot readers most commonly believe they represent. Ace of Cups. The first card in the Suit of Cups is the Ace, which typically depicts a cup or chalice that is currently overflowing with water. Being the first card in this suit, it is commonly believed to be symbolic of new beginnings, or more specifically, new relationships. According to some interpretations, the image of the cup on this card represents the subconscious mind, and the overflowing water is symbolic of an abundance of energy, positivity, and emotion. In a reading, if this card is dealt to you reversed or upside down, the Ace of Cups can instead represent sadness or unrequited love. Or, less depressingly, that it's time to start loving yourself or addressing your repressed emotions. After all, before you can learn to love someone else, you must first learn to love yourself. 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups, with its 2 human figures exchanging drinks, is believed to signify things such as love, unity, partnership, respect, and balance. Many interpret this card as being representative of marriage, though it can refer to other types of partnerships and unions as well. While the upright position of this card denotes compatibility in love, the reversed reading of this card represents the opposite: disharmony, imbalance, incompatibility, arguments, and unhappy relationships. Not that we're saying you should judge your relationships solely based on what a playing card has to say about them, but hey, sometimes we need a little extra help to see those red flags. 3 of Cups. The artwork for the Three of Cups depicts three lively dancers, and when upright can be a symbol of reunions, celebrations, social gatherings, friendship, and collaboration. It might mean that you're about to reconnect with someone you fell out of touch with, or that you've got an important event on the horizon, such as a party, wedding, or a similar celebration. Either way, readers say that with this card, happiness and good times are sure to follow. Unless the card is reversed, of course. In that case, the Three of Cups could mean gossip, overindulgence, or antisocial behavior. A reversed Three of Cups could also mean that it's time for you to take some much-needed alone time in order to decompress. Four of Cups. While most of the cards in the suit of cups thus far have been about friendships and romantic relationships, the Four of Cups is decidedly more inward-facing. The Four of Cups in an upright position represents meditation, contemplation, and reevaluation. It can also be interpreted to symbolize regrets, missed opportunities, stagnation, and apathy. If this card sounds like a bit of a downer, have no fear. A reversed Four of Cups can symbolize seizing opportunities and letting go of the regrets that weigh you down, as well as being proactive and making positive changes. Five of Cups. As you might have guessed from the sad-looking man this card depicts, the Five of Cups is associated with grief, abandonment, despair, failure, and disappointment. And you thought the last card was depressing. If that doesn't sound like what you look for in a tarot reading, you might be lucky enough to get dealt this card in reverse, in which case it represents moving forward with your life, learning to forgive yourself, and letting go of your emotional baggage. Onwards and upwards. Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card associated with past memories, childhood, and other formative experiences from a more innocent time. According to readers and tarot experts, you may have been dealt this card because you're feeling nostalgic. Or it might be a sign to revisit the past and the joy and generosity that you remember from back then. When this card is reversed, it could mean that you're so busy living in the past that you can't focus on the present, and it might be a sign that it's time for you to move on. Seven of Cups. What am I gonna do with all these cups? Says the man on the card. At least, that's what we think he says. Similarly, if this card shows up in a reading, it could be because you're faced with a plethora of opportunities, and it's time to sit down and start weighing the options before you decide which cup to take. If reversed, this card could instead signify the consequences of making the wrong choice or missing an opportunity. In other words, he chose poorly. Eight of Cups. According to tarot experts, the Eight of Cups symbolizes abandonment, walking away from people or plans in your life for better or worse. Maybe you've decided it's time to shake things up and move on to greener pastures. Or maybe you find yourself in a situation that seems too good to be true. When reversed, this card can represent stagnation, monotony, and a fear of moving on. Nine of Cups. While the Eight of Cups seems to focus on abandoning what you have in search of something new, the little man on the Nine of Cups seems a lot more content with his lot in life, putting all 9 of his fancy goblets on full display. When presented upright, the Nine of Cups is all about contentment, satisfaction, and wishes coming true. If this card shows up for you in a reading, then today might just be your lucky day. Unless, of course, this card is reversed, which instead can be a sign of broken dreams, dissatisfaction, pessimism, and a lack of fulfillment. 10 of Cups. The last of the numbered cards in the cup suit is the 10 of Cups, and shows a happy couple standing by their children and waving at a cup rainbow? It's a little weird, but bear with us here. The 10 of Cups represents happy families and stable relationships, as well as reunions and familial gatherings. When reversed, on the other hand, this card can instead mean dysfunction, separation, disharmony, and familial conflict. If you get this card in a reading, maybe you should ask yourself, when was the last time you gave your mom a call? Page of Cups. The page is the first of the face cards in the suit of cups, depicting a young man having a friendly conversation with a fish that seems to have found its way into his cup. Even the look on his face is like, hey, how did you get in there? When upright, the Page of Cups is all about creative potential, curiosity, intuition, and childlike wonder. If you're facing a difficult obstacle, it could be a sign to get in touch with your inner child, to seek out creative solutions. If reversed, this card can signify creative blocks, emotional immaturity, or even past trauma. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups rides on a majestic white steed, and fittingly enough, the card he appears on represents beauty, romance, charm, and chivalry. This could be a sign that it's time to bite the bullet and ask your crush out for a coffee. Or it could be a sign that a marriage proposal is soon to come your way. If reversed, this card can be interpreted as symbolizing unrequited love, broken hearts, and jealousy, which are less fun. Queen of Cups. Second to last in the suit is the Queen of Cups, said to symbolize compassion, stability, emotional maturity, and femininity. It can show up in a reading to signify moving on from a failed relationship, or it might be there to remind you of a strong female influence in your life, such as a partner or supportive family member. If reversed, this card can symbolize insecurity, sensitivity, codependency, or stifled creativity. King of Cups. Last of the face cards and last of the suit of cups overall is the King of Cups. This regal card can be used to signify calmness, balance, faithfulness, and a happy marriage. Being dealt this card can mean it's time to step back and consider solving your conflicts with diplomacy, rather than trying to strong-arm your way through everything, and looking at things through the lens of emotional intelligence and compassion. If reversed, this card can be a symbol of emotional manipulation, infidelity, anxiety, and general moodiness. And with that, this draws our breakdown of the Suit of Cups to a close. Next time we revisit this topic, we'll be looking at another suit in the Minor Arcana, the Suit of Wands. Did you enjoy this video? Feel free to leave a comment below and keep the conversation going, and share this video with anyone you think might find it interesting. Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.